Justice for Yu Menglong. Full video uncovers dark secrets of his death. It begins with silence. A silence so heavy that even the air itself seems afraid to move. For weeks, fans across Asia and around the world have been whispering one haunting question: what really happened to Yu Menglong? He was supposed to be at the height of his career, a man loved for his calm charm, his gentle smile, and that quiet strength he carried into every role. To the outside world, Yu Menglong's life looked perfect.
Fame,
Fortune, admiration, a loyal fan base that adore him. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update in the world of your favorite celebrities. But behind that carefully polished image, something far darker was brewing. And now, an unreleased full video, the one the public was never meant to see, has come to light. And with it, the truth. This is the story of Yu Menglong's final days. The calm before the storm. The footage begins innocently enough: shaky clips from a phone camera, laughter in the background, a hotel room lit by warm, yellow light. Yu Menglong is there, smiling softly, speaking with someone off-screen. His voice is calm, polite as always. But if you look closely, his eyes tell a different story. They're tired, guarded, searching for something. The people around him, colleagues, friends, staff, appear relaxed. But the timestamp on the video tells another truth. It was filmed just 4 days before his death. 4 days before his light went out. And as the hours tick down in that footage, the laughter fades. The energy shifts. A storm is coming, one that no one, not even he, could escape. Whispers of betrayal. Investigators who reviewed the footage say it's not what's on camera, but what's heard in the background that raises questions. Muffled voices. Arguments behind closed doors. Words like contract, exposure, and control can be faintly heard. Yu Menglong was reportedly in a dispute with powerful figures in the industry, people who didn't like that he wanted to walk away. He had started turning down roles, speaking about creative freedom, demanding fairness, and that, insiders claim, made him a target. One insider, whose voice was disguised in a recent interview, said he wanted to take back his life. They couldn't let him. They made sure the world would think it was his fault. Those words sent shockwaves across social media. Because if true, it would mean Yu Menglong didn't simply die. He was silenced. The final 48 hours. The video continues, shifting locations, showing brief moments from the last 2 days of his life. In one scene, he's alone in his hotel room, sitting by the window. The city lights glow behind him like distant stars. He's holding his phone, scrolling slowly, pausing on photos of his family, of his fans. You can almost feel his loneliness, a man surrounded by millions, yet profoundly alone. He records a short message, one that investigators believe was never meant to be public. In it, he says softly, "If I disappear one day, please don't believe everything they say." That one line broke the internet. It became the rallying cry for his fans. Justice for Yu Menglong. The hashtags flooded Weibo, Twitter, YouTube. Fans posted tributes, candlelight videos, digital vigils that stretched into the night. And yet, no official explanation came. Only silence. Until now. The full video emerges. Weeks later, a hidden file surfaced. A digital copy leaked anonymously to a small online forum. It claimed to be the full unedited version of Yu Menglong's final days, pieced together from CCTV footage, private recordings, and recovered devices. Authorities at first dismissed it as fake. But within hours, experts confirmed, the timestamps matched real data. The images were authentic. The background conversations were traceable to verified individuals. In the footage, a disturbing sequence unfolds. Late one night, Yu Menglong is seen leaving his hotel alone. The security camera follows as he walks down a dim hallway, wearing a hoodie, head down. A shadowed figure follows a few steps behind. The footage cuts. Next morning, chaos. Sirens. Flashing lights. News breaks. Yu Menglong has been found unconscious. And by dawn, he's gone. The world wakes up to a headline that will forever stain the industry's heart. Actor Yu Menglong found dead in apparent suicide. But fans never believed it. And now, This footage, raw, unfiltered, undeniable, suggests they were right. The hidden hands. In the hours following the leak, journalists began piecing together the clues. Financial records, deleted messages, surveillance gaps, and what they found was chilling. Moments before his death, Yu Menglong had contacted a close friend, saying he was ready to go public with information about what they were doing. He never got the chance. That friend later received a strange call from an unknown number, warning them not to speak. Then came the cover-up. Press releases rushed out, comments deleted, entire online threads wiped clean within minutes. But the internet remembers. Screenshots spread faster than any attempt to silence them. And once the full video hit the surface, there was no going back. The aftermath. Fans rise up. Across China, fans gathered outside memorials holding candles and photos of him. In Seoul, in Tokyo, in Manila, even in Paris and Los Angeles, vigils were held. His name trended for weeks. But this wasn't just grief anymore. It was outrage. A movement had begun. Justice for Yu Menglong was no longer a hashtag. It became a statement. A revolution against exploitation. Against manipulation. Against the dark corners of the entertainment world that chew up young talent and spit them out when they no longer obey. Petitions flooded government websites demanding investigation. Journalists began uncovering similar cases, stars who vanished, voices who were silenced, names that never made headlines. And all of it traced back to the same network of control. A legacy that won't die. Today, months after the footage surfaced, Yu Menglong's legacy burns brighter than ever. His face adorns murals, his words are quoted in documentaries, and his fans, his army of millions, continue to fight for the truth. Even now, new pieces of evidence are surfacing. People are talking. Whistleblowers are stepping forward. The silence that once surrounded his death is finally cracking. And through it all, one truth rings louder than ever. Yu Menglong may be gone, but his voice still echoes. His courage has inspired a generation to question, to investigate, and to refuse the easy answer. Because somewhere in that silence lies the truth he tried to leave behind. The last recording. The audio is muffled, cracked by interference, but his voice is unmistakable, calm, heavy, resolute. He says quietly, "If you're hearing this, then something has happened. I don't want this message to disappear. Please remember me not as who they say I was, but as who I really tried to be." A pause. I've seen things. Things that shouldn't happen. Contracts. Threats. Lies. I tried to fix it. I try to stay quiet. But they don't forgive disobedience here. Not in this world. Then, a sound in the hallway. He looks up. The camera shakes. The recording stops. That's where the leaked video cuts again, and that's why investigators now call it the missing minute. A minute that could explain everything. The missing minute. Digital forensic experts spent weeks analyzing the clip, frame by frame, pixel by pixel, and in one blurred reflection, on a glass panel near the window, they found what appears to be another person. Unidentified, dressed in black, standing just inside the doorway. That single frame changed everything, because it means Yu Menglong wasn't alone in his final moments. And if that's true, then the story the public was told, the suicide story, starts to fall apart. The industry reacts. When news of the reflection broke, panic rippled across the entertainment world. Companies went silent. Accounts were deactivated. Press conferences were canceled overnight. Even actors who had once proudly worked with Yu Menglong refused to comment, visibly afraid. But one brave co-star, speaking anonymously, told an investigative journalist. He tried to protect others. He was gathering proof, messages, contracts, emails. He said he couldn't keep living with the lies. But once they found out what he had, they moved fast. That single statement became the headline that reignited the investigation. He was an artist, a son, a friend, and in the end, a fighter for truth. They took his life, but not his legacy. They hid the evidence, but not the voice that carries through every person who still believes in justice. because the truth has no master, and light, no matter how faint, always finds a way through the dark. This was not the end of Yu Menglong's story. This was the beginning of his legend. Justice for Yu Menglong. Always.